A new bridge game came out today. It's called... Sorry, no, it came out yesterday. It's called The Bridge Constructor The Walking Dead. It's from the same people who made Bridge Constructor Portal. I have seen a little bit of footage from this, and I will tell you, it seems like a step up, but it's really weird that this game exists at all. When I think of The Walking Dead, I think of the freaking zombies. Bridges aren't even like the fifth thing that crossed my mind. All right, let's begin. The first mission. I guess there's a specific challenge to lead the walkers over the bridge. There's a badge requirement, so 500 of these materials, so I guess this is the budget. We're obviously going to be going for badges on every level, assuming this is a reoccurring thing. So we got to build a bridge underneath the requirements of this. Remove the existing wood elements to begin. I have to click twice on the joint to remove it, okay? And then click on a static joint to start building. Right, oh, I forgot, you convert wood into road in this game. You click on it, the wood and road are kind of one of the same, you just click and then replace it. I see now. So 418 of these, I guess, is our wood resource. We no longer have money since it's an apocalypse. And now we have to let the walkers come over to here so we can freaking ambush them. Fools. Little do they know this bridge would lead them to their own demise. Sure, so that's the first level. I assume we're going to have a couple more tutorial levels. So the Bridge Constructor games usually have a more abstract approach to puzzles. It's not about integrity of bridges, but it's about using bridges to solve puzzles. The physical attributes of the cylindrical object on the upper level may be suitable for eradicating the enemy lines. So use them to crush the pursuing walkers. The people that we want to live have to get to the A point, and then the walkers have to, I guess, die. Build a ramp for this, okay. Roadway elements are already there, but not in the correct position. I can simply adjust them. I can just move like this. Now we have a dangling road. Just kidding, we're doing arches. Run it. Alright, so a very... Got him. Very simple objective for now. 1-2 is complete. I can see this actually morphing into something decent. Alright, easy pass. Alright, so what's the deal? I would once again draw your attention to the upper levels where rests a formidable container. So we have to have the bearded dude survive, or sorry, the 5 o'clock shadow dude survive, and the walkers get absolutely crushed. A tactical level, so it's not just about building bridges, it's about puzzle solving and strategy, allegedly. Alright, so we have waypoints where you can give your heroes commands for what to do, or where to go next when they get there. Okay, so we're traffic controlling now as well. So you want to instruct Miles to go to control panel and release this container onto the walkers. And then he needs to go down the ladder and move to the right towards area A. Wasn't he going to do that automatically? No, there's actually a command mode. Wow, okay, so he'll encounter the 2 waypoints, sure. For each waypoint, you can determine up to 5 actions that will be executed once he gets there. A palette with all available actions for this slot has opened directly above it. Cogwheel is only available at waypoints next to a control panel, so it's to activate the thing. And then after the container, he'll go down, and then the remaining slots can be left empty, and then there's this waypoint, and then he'll want to go right. Yeah, okay, sure. So Polybridge plus Opus Magnum is the vibes I'm getting from this right now. Alright, so then we actually build the bridge. Who doesn't love building bridges? Let's do it. This is a terrible bridge. The red button's the auto-triangulate? It seems to be off. Well, anyways, we've got the thing done. Let's run it. Like, I clicked on it, it did nothing. Now it's possible to click on it. Sure. Alright, so pretty simple. Under budget. Crush the walkers. I really hope this does get challenging. If it's challenging, I'm going to love this. Like, coming straight from it. My only fear is that it doesn't become challenging. I mean, we still are in the first world, so I mean, don't expect it to be challenging right away, but I'm really crossing my fingers that, like, late on, it could be. We're probably going to take this cheese wheel and roll over all these assholes, but somehow saving you. Alright, in missions where more than one hero is involved, you can switch between heroes. Each one's their own set of commands for each waypoint. Very cool. And then there's additional guidance, which we hopefully won't need. We do know how to build a bridge. Let's go to the bridge building first. Also, this is not auto-triangulate. This is bridge building mode. So, obviously, Kira needs to make it over here, then here. And then we need to drop this thing, crushing the walkers. I assume that there will be some sort of way to have this guy drop the thing only after Kira makes it to the waypoint. We can do under supports here, so let's move that over here. And then, there we go. Nice looking under support. I actually have a lot of money for this. I'm thinking I'll have this whole thing be a truss. So I figure that now we go to the waypoint thing. So for her, she just needs to go up. And then here, you just need to go right. All fine and dandy. But then you are going to be the weird one. So first, if I just activate this right away, is she going to get screwed? Is that what's going to happen? Here, let's find out if this kills her. I have a bad feeling about this. Not great. And actually, to add to it, we didn't even kill them. Now, they're pushing the thing. They're mocking me. It's like, we all survived, dumbass. Well, so clearly we need to build a better thing here. Maybe something like so. A road up here that's supported by this little point to have this roll over. Can I afford this? Does this go into risky territory for budget? It doesn't, barely. Bad news is it also doesn't kill the walkers. Maybe if it just lands on top of them, that'll be good enough. Let's try this. So now hopefully this should be landing at a better spot. Wow. Apparently I'm terrible at building bridges. Honestly, I think I had that coming though. So I can have this arch a little bit more. So we got a better support here, which means this probably shouldn't blow up. Okay, let's try something entirely different. Let's try, instead of roads like here, let's try a road up here, huh? I think that's probably what the level wants us to do. I'll take this, I'll even bring it down a little bit. And hopefully this doesn't crush us. So here's the plan. The wheel is going to drop off into the middle of the bridge, and hopefully it kills the bridge entirely. And then hopefully we'll have made it over by the time that happens. No, we still got hit. What even took us out? We were so close. Did we get hit by a falling beam? I want this to not break, so I added an extra joint here. These things are surprisingly terrible at holding up these spools. Nope, 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 nope. Okay. Whoo, that was a close one. The thing on top still broke. So that thing is way heavier than expected. I did not expect that to be as much of a challenge as it was. So the bridge physics here are definitely a little bit different than what I'm used to. Your physical well-being was at no point under any circumstances during this operation in jeopardy. Yeah, let's just ignore the part where we killed her 3 times. By the theory of parallel universes, we just picked the parallel universe in which you survived and ran with that. I'm excited to see how this pans out. Only a fat $2 under budget. A simple structure shall allow me to traverse the gap and have me reach the ladders. I shall then utilize a hideous speaking doll to gather the enemy in one spot, and then they'll probably get crushed. Under $1,200. Now, this is a bridge that's pretty long. Luckily, some characters have additional commands they can execute at waypoints. Eugene's special command is to throw a speaking doll, and then he has 1 doll. Interesting, you could hypothetically have multiple dolls. All right, well, first thing first, let's build a bridge. I would like to hope this is enough. Eugene, you haven't been eating extra cheeseburgers lately, have you? All right, so then at the waypoint, he will first throw the doll, of course. And then I can adjust the trajectory. All right, let's go right out of here. This seems perfect. Obviously, we're not going to go down. I'm insulted that you would consider that to even be an option. So then we run up, and then here we activate the thing. Oh, and then we have to go down. Oh, so this is weird. So then, I guess I assume we press down again. Now I understand why this game would insult me, because actually, under here, there is a waypoint. It all makes sense now. Maybe I'll be here. Then when we hit here, we do a hard right, and we make it to our goal. Honestly, what could go wrong? That piece is really stressed. Don't do it, Eugene. Okay, we're good. Oh, it slides. The doll is not quite ideal for just stopping. It's not like a Beanie Baby. It's more of a actual ball. Okay, so let's change this up then. Let's change up the doll throwing. Did I watch The Walking Dead? No. I usually like to know that a TV series is going to be good all the way through before watching it. And I've heard The Walking Dead gets a little dicey partially through. Maybe like down here then? Alright, so now I'm having them just yeet it downwards, and I'm hoping it'll bounce and roll into a decent spot. Something like that, actually. Did we get him? No! Stop it! My throwing skills are to be desired. Oh, we can change the power on this. Alright, let's try like a low power shot. Maybe to like here. This is probably better. I hope. one of these times, our yeeting abilities will be perfect. But yeah, I heard this show just kind of drags on a little bit. So, I mean, if it gets good afterwards, maybe eventually I'll get into it, because I hear it's really good. A command needed? Wait, I thought I put this in. Maybe I had to put it in at that specific point. It's cool that you can just resume the level. You don't have to restart it to just simply put in a new command. All right, very cool. I don't like the way this container is tipping over. Ooh, are we going to have to push that? Use the laws of physics to crush the walkers. Don't mind if I do. Movable container construction points on it. You can build a weighted attachment to set it in motion. Wooden planks are 3 times heavier than wooden struts. Play around with different pieces and find the perfect timing to topple the container. Let's first build a bridge. Also, there's a build zone. We can only build inside the brown squares. Either way, I'm sure this will totally be fine and not kill anyone. Damn, actually, that doesn't do crap to bring that down. Well, the zombies are at the waypoints now. I mean, you could easily confuse a person for a zombie. We'll just call it a 7-time success. Interesting this didn't fall. So actually, there's 2 ways to do it now that I think about it. I almost wonder if I just want to make like a really flimsy bridge that can support 1 person but not 7. Because I'm very surprised this just didn't fall. So I have 2 of these now. It broke. Well, it's okay. Maybe these will just like... What is the point of this container? Well, at least my bridge knowledge carried me through that. To be fair, I mean, that did just snap, so it wasn't going to pull down. But I am so confused how you were supposed to get that to come down. You listen, a win is a win. We take those here. So breaking seems to be preferred in this game. There is no additional star given if you manage to beat it without breaking. I mean, it doesn't make sense. Some of the levels are meant to break by design. That's the point of engineering, right? Any fool can build a bridge that stands, but only an engineer can build a bridge that barely stands. All right, build a bridge so they can reach the other side. I got a new material, cable, the classic. It's good for lightweight connections over longer distances. Careful, it can't support joint from the bottom. So now we have tension. Cable's probably my favorite material in general. There's no construction points on the right-hand gap to fully attach your bridge. Try ending the bridge somewhere near the ledge on the right-hand side. Heroes can climb or hop over little gaps. We can build jumps, is what I'm hearing. That's good enough. Maybe this comes like a little bit further down. It says they can make jumps, right? So they can just jump up here. It's not even a jump. This is a step. If they can't make it up this, then they don't deserve to survive in a freaking zombie apocalypse. Because the only skill that's needed here is the ability to use a step ladder. All right, so I'm going to do cable up here. Maybe I'll just do another one of these. Wait, that's really cheap. That costs nothing at all. Wait, can this box move? Let's find out. Oh, no. Oh, no! Let's, wow. So what, I'm supposed to maybe get rid of this and, like, put roads here to have a counterweight? Is that the idea? Let's try this. Still too heavy. Pictures taken moments before disaster. What if this just gets lower? God, this bridge is genuinely awful. But I have this cable here, and now it's, like, not pulling horizontally much. It's just kind of pulling down. So I'm hoping, like, this is a decent attachment spot for the cable. Wait. I built... Oh. I built cables instead of wood. How did I not notice this? I'm like, why is this buckling? It still buckles. Alright, because this piece buckles, I think it's now time for the classic patented muscle. Let's see if muscles work in this game. It's our most stressed piece. Let's muscle it up. What? The middle piece didn't build. Is it too short? Okay, well, fat muscle it is. Nothing wrong with the fat muscle. In fact, that means our bridge is even more stacked. Yikes. Alright, so this level is surprisingly difficult. We could do this in a couple other ways then. I either could just patch it up by building more muscles, or we could, you know, delete this stuff and start over. I feel like the counterweights aren't working in this game. Am I insane? Or maybe they're working, they just suck. Like, I really want to beef this up here so it doesn't, you know, fall over. But then we do this and... Wait! No! Wait, make it! It was so close. Let me see if I do just make the counterweight stronger. Like by adding this tiny little piece here, if that helps. Because it looks like this thing is still going over. Oh, you know what? It all wasn't the counterweights. My own bridge was fine. It's just I need to clearly counterweight it up. It was only getting stressed because this thing was like fighting against gravity. And gravity was a cruel mistress. Under budget, barely. Probably my trickiest one yet. But when in doubt, counterweight it out.